Good morning everyone. Welcome to this video. Student, we are in chapter food. Where does it come from? Chapter 1. We already started the chapter in class and now we will complete this chapter with few other topics. So today our topic is food from plants, food from animals, and food for animals. Okay, different types of foods animals eat. Okay, so let's start. Food for animals, from animals. You know that we get cereals. Okay, we get cereals, your spices, your pulses, your vegetables, your fruits, sugar, beverages like coffee beans, like your tea leaves, we get also oil just like mustard oil, sunflower seed oil, and these all we get from the plant. Most of the food we get from the plants. Okay, so plant provide us with most of our food and beverages. What does beverages means? All the liquid drinks are called beverages. Okay, so what are the edible parts of plant? You know, students, we eat each and every part of plant. That is the most amazing thing. Edible part means the part we eat. Okay, the edible part means part we eat, and we eat the root also, we eat the stem also, we eat the leaves also, we eat the fruit also, and we eat the seeds also. All the pulses, your cereals are the seeds. You eat the fruit like your all fruits are the fruit of the plant. You eat the bulb like you eat the underground stems are called bulb, all just like onion. Potato is underground stem. Okay, your leaves like spinach. Okay, and stems just like your sugar cane. You're eating the stems of the sugar cane. Okay, so sugar cane. Your flower, you're eating the flower also, just like sunflower, your cauliflower, your broccoli. These are the part of the flowers only. Okay, just like your spinach, these are the leaves. Tomato is the fruit. Okay, maize, like wheat, rice, all the pulses, these all are the seeds. So we eat each and every part of the plant. All parts of the plant are edible. All parts of the plants are edible. Okay, so now let's learn about the food from animals. We eat so many products from animals also, just like your milk. Okay, just like milk from animals such as cow, buffalo, goats. Okay, milk from animals such as cow, buffalo, goat. It is used to prepare the milk products such as butter, cheese, ghee, curd, ice cream. So these days you are amazed with ice cream also, I hope, and so many products we are getting from the milk, and these we get from the cows, buffaloes, and the goat. Eggs from hen, turkey, and your duck. So we get eggs from hen, turkey, and the duck. Meat from the hen. Okay, we get meat flesh from the hen, your duck, your goat, and your fish. We also get honey from the honeybees. So we get so many animal products we eat. So one by one we will learn about the different products. What are the rearing of these animals called? So first we will learn about the poultry farming. The birds like chicken, duck and turkey, which provide both meat, eggs, are called poultry. Okay. Poultry farming is raising of fowl for egg and production and meat. Is it clear? Production. It's production of meat and production and meat. Okay, egg production, and it's not production, it's production. Is it clear? So let me correct it. It's production. I will write here production. Okay, production. So it's D. It's your D. Is it clear? Okay. Now, Ashil, Pila and Kajal are the some varieties of fowl. Okay, these are the your names of the names or breeds of the fowl that we is reared in the poultry farming. Okay, that it means they are raising the fowls. These are the breeds of these are the name of the breed, just like Asil. This one, first one is the Ashil, second was Pila, and this one is the Kajal, and one more, this is just like this is the Rhode Island Red. The last one, this one is Rhode Island Red, this one is Ashil, and this one is Pila. Okay, and this is Kajal. This name is Kajal. Okay, in poultry farming, these are the breeds they are rearing. Okay, and this is called your Rhode Island Red. Is it clear? So let's learn about the pisciculture also. The rearing of breeds of fish on large scale is called pisciculture. Okay, it is called pisciculture. So when we fish is the major source of the food. First of all, let me tell you. Okay, you can if you will talk about the Bengal, fish is the main food of their region. Okay, there are mainly two types of fishes, that are saltwater fish and freshwater fish. Okay, rohu, katla, mrigal are the some examples of freshwater fishes. These are the freshwater fishes. Okay, and some examples of marine fishes are sardine, your mackerel, your profret are the marine fishes. Is it clear? Okay, so rearing and breeding of fish, और fishes को उगाना, उनकी rearing करना, उनकी breeding करना, नई नई breeds को find out करना. Okay, these are called this on a large scale. ऐसा नहीं कि कुछ ही fishes को पालना लाना, that is not. On a large scale is called pisciculture. Okay, so this first one is the example of freshwater fish, that is katla. This is katla fish, you can see in the screen. This is sardine. This one is sardine fish. This is of this is from marine. This is marine fish. Example of marine fish. Okay. So now let's learn about the apiculture. You know, the rearing of the honeybees on large scale is called apiculture. In the fields, so many people are rearing the honeybees. How they are rearing it, how they are breeding it in a large scale is called apiculture. Honeybees are the insect that provide us with honey and bee wax for making things like candle and cosmetic. Candle and cosmetic भी बनता है बेटा इससे. Okay, not only the honey, bee wax is also produced with the help of the honey. Okay, do you know how honey is produced? आपको पता है honey कैसे produce होता है? Honey bees collect nectar. आपके जो honey bees होती हैं flower से nectar लेके आती हैं. That the sweet juice, nectar is called the sweet juice of the flower. They collect the nectar from the flowers and convert into honey और उसे हनी में कन्वर्ट करती हैं, एंड स्टोर इन अ बी हाइव, और इस बी हाइव में उसे स्टोर करती हैं. द रेयरिंग ऑफ हनी बीज ऑन अ लार्ज स्केल इज कॉल्ड अपिकल्चर. कैन यू सी इन दिस पिक्चर? This is called rearing of honeybees. So many apiaries are there. Okay, these are apiaries. These are apiaries. These are the place where the honeybees are reared. Okay, so on a large scale, this is called apiculture. So this is beehive and apiaries. Apiary is a box where they make the honeybees to collect the honey. Okay, so this is your apiculture. Let's learn about producer and consumer. So student, you know what are producer and what are consumer? The organisms that make their own food using sunlight. The organisms that make their own food using sunlight are called producer, just like your plants are the producer. The organisms that eat the producer or other consumer. Okay, the organisms that eat the producer and other consumer are called consumers. Is it very easy? Is it clear to everyone? Okay, you know how plant germinate? You know when how seeds get germinate into a new plant. In previous class we learned it. Like seed, there is an outer coat that is called seed coat. When you sow the seeds in soil, then it get swelled up, and then by getting the proper condition, okay, it swelled up, and then its seed coat is brushed out, and a cotyledon came out, and the root came out from it. First the root came out from it, and then your cotyledon grow into a leaves. Is it clear? Okay, so now we will learn about the food of the animals. Depending on the food of the animals, you know, different animals eat different type of food. So depending on their food, type of food they are eating, they are categorized into 3 categories. Okay, they are divided into mainly 3 categories. These are herbivores, carnivores, and your omnivores. So one by one we will learn. Animals that eat plants and plant products only are called herbivores. ऐसे animals जो सिर्फ plants and plants के product ही खाते हैं, then they are called herbivores. So your cow is the example, your elephant, your zebra, your goat, your rhino, horse, deer, panda, and these are the examples of your herbivores. Okay, next, your carnivore. The animals that eat the flesh of other animals are called omnivore. They do not eat the plants. They are dependent on the other animals' flesh. So examples are fox, wolf, lion, shark, vulture. Okay, these are the example wolves. These are the examples of your animals that are considered under carnivores. Okay, these are carnivorous animals. So next we will learn about omnivores. Omnivores eat both plants, product, and animals are called omnivores. Example are hen, your rat, crow, okay, dog, bear, your pig. Okay, so many examples are there. So these are all omnivores. They are those who are eating both plant product and animals. So now student, we should have good food habits. We should take our meal in morning that is called breakfast. Similarly, the meal is taken in the afternoon is called lunch, and your meal that is taken in evening or night is called dinner. You know that very well. Okay, and these a proper amount of and in a proper time when you eat the food, then that is called balanced diet. Okay, and when you are overeating anything. Okay, if you will overeat anything, it leads to digestive problems and obesity. Okay, जो मोटापे की प्रॉब्लम हो जाती है, that will be happen just because of overeating. Nutritious food, fresh fruit, vegetables and milk product are good for our health, and fried and spicy food item are not good for our body, so we should avoid them. So many food problems are also there in our country also. Many people in our country do not get enough food. So many peoples in our country, our population is too much, and our country do not have enough food to eat. So many people do not get the enough food to eat. This is because there is shortage of food, और if available many people cannot buy enough food due to poverty. और अगर available भी होता है तो बहुत सारे जो लोग होते हैं वो poverty के कारण, गरीबी के कारण वो सही से फूड को, मतलब उतना फूड वो अफोर्ड नहीं कर पाते. दिस इज कॉल्ड फूड प्रॉब्लम. ये आपकी हो गई फूड प्रॉब्लम. द फूड प्रॉब्लम ऑफ अवर कंट्री कैन बी सॉल्व बाय द फॉलोइंग वेज. वी शुड ग्रो मोर फूड. हमें क्या करना चाहिए? ज़्यादा फूड ग्रो करना चाहिए. आवर फार्मर्स कैन ग्रो मोर क्रॉप्स बाय यूजिंग मॉडर्न मेथड ऑफ फार्मिंग. ओके, मॉडर्न मेथड ऑफ फार्मिंग को यूज़ करके वो ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा फूड को ग्रो कर सकते हैं. वी शुड स्टोर द फूड ग्रेन्स प्रॉपरली. और हम जो फूड ग्रेन्स को स्टोर करते हैं तो वी शुड हैव गुड कोल्ड स्टोरेज, एंड वी शुड प्रोटेक्ट अवर फूड फ्रॉम द पेस्ट लाइक रैट्स, insects, birds, or and can be protected by the microorganisms also. So these are the problems that we are facing. So we should improve these things in our country. Okay. So next, the last is we should not overeat or waste food. Okay, हमें कभी भी फूड को overeat नहीं करना चाहिए and फूड को waste नहीं करना है. This is what we should understand. Okay, overeating leads to obesity. सबसे पहली बात, जो overeating है उससे क्या होता है? obesity की प्रॉब्लम होती है. We should not take more food than we eat. जितना हम खाते हैं उससे ज़्यादा हमें नहीं खाना चाहिए. Okay, we should consume all the food we take on our plate. और जितना हम अपनी प्लेट में लेते हैं we should consume it properly. We should not waste. हमें waste नहीं करना है. We should not waste it. A large amount of food is wasted due to poor management at parties and other social function. आपने देखा होगा, आप parties में जाते हैं, so much of food is wasted there just because of the poor management, food management in the function. And just like the people also wasting the food because they are taking too much and eating less. This results in the wastage of the food. So this is what we should learn. Okay, this is what we should learn, that we should not waste the food. Okay, so this one is your last topic of this chapter. Is it clear to everyone? The half chapter, the topic at the first we already completed in the class, and now this is the last topic. I already given today I'm going to give you the worksheet also. You should do your work as I already mentioned, as I already instructed you in a class, that you have to do your work in a very neat and clean way, and do not overwrite anywhere. Okay, and you should do your work on a regular basis. First of all, you will write your chapter number, chapter name only one time. Our first chapter is already started, so that your name is already written over there. Your chapter name is there already, and your chapter number is already there. So no need to write it again. Only thing what you have to do, at the right corner, top of the page, you have to write worksheet number 1. There this is what you have to do only. Worksheet number 1 you have to write at the top. Okay, that is only you have to do. And in our next video, okay, sorry, and rest of the things you have to do as it is, that you are doing as a class. Okay, and date also you have to mention of worksheet. Remember student, when I will check your notebook, I want the date also. This is what I need. Okay, and in just like worksheet 2 will come, so then also you will do the same thing when chapter will complete it. Chapter jab complete ho gaya, if new chapter started, then you will again do the same thing. You will write chapter name, chapter number and date properly, and worksheet also. So thank you everyone, keep watching the video and do your work regularly, it must.